Japan is the next target in Trump trade war source. www.thedrinksbusiness.com. March 7, 2025. Trump's trade war with China, Mexico, and Canada has left businesses around the world reeling. Now, whispers of further tariffs on Japan's export-reliant economy have triggered companies to stockpile or, alternatively, shift whole supply chains away from the U.S. Eloise Fildon reports. Trump's long-threatened 25% tariffs against Canada and Mexico came into effect on Tuesday in Washington, D.C., as did the new 10% levy against China, swiftly followed by the People's Republic retaliating with its own countermeasures. In a statement on March 3, China's Ministry of Finance said it would bring in additional tariffs on a selection of U.S. imports. China's reaction includes 10 to 15% import tariffs on some U.S. agricultural goods from March 10 and a series of new export restrictions for designated U.S. entities. Alcoholic drinks are not on the list of goods now directly impacted by either set of tariffs, but businesses across Asia are likely to feel the full force of the trade war. On Tuesday, as tariffs were announced, the stock market in Asia was nervous as investors braced for the long-awaited tariffs to take effect. Japan's Nikkei 225 was down more than 1.8% on Tuesday, the sharpest decline in the region. Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index and Australia's ASX 200 were both lower by about 0.8%, and South Korea's Kospi was mostly trading flat. In Hong Kong, authorities are questioning whether U.S. tariffs imposed on China impact the administrative region. Secretary for Commerce and Economic Development Algernon Yao Inghua also said on Tuesday that authorities were studying whether Trump's order to impose an additional 10% tariff on Chinese imports included Hong Kong. Japan, the world's fourth largest economy, is a top exporter to the U.S. and its biggest source of foreign investment. Tariffs are likely to deeply hurt the country's export-reliant economy. Asian companies are hoarding stock to shelter themselves from the tariff war's likely impact on business. Japanese brewing and distilling multinational Suntory shipped tequila from its Mexican brands into the U.S. in anticipation of the tariffs imposed on Mexico. The firm is also considering shifting Scotch sales to Europe from the U.S., a spokesperson has said. Suntory is planning to focus on double down on sales of American whiskey in the U.S. market to mitigate more tariff war and tit-for-tat actions, Reuters has reported. Japan braces for tariffs if tariffs on China, Mexico, and Canada weren't enough. Trump has now threatened direct duties on Japan. Whispers of Tokyo-aimed tariffs have led to further stockpiling by Japanese companies, with both Suntory and electronics giant Sony banking inventory in the U.S. Others are taking a different approach, shifting production and supply chains away from the U.S. to insulate themselves from the tariffs. According to Reuters, Japan has denied devaluing its currency and pledged U.S. investments to assuage Trump's concerns on trade. Tokyo's trade minister is set to visit Washington as soon as next week to seek tariff exemptions.